It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, in his last start, he ended up taking the loss. And really, he only threw 4 innings, so probably didn't deserve anything better than that. He'll look to go deeper in this one.
George Brett is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. EK, you look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. It's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games.
Yeah, and it's painfully obvious to say, but if they can't score any runs, their woes are just going to continue. They were shut out in the loss yesterday, so what they really need is to put a few runs on the board early on and let their pitchers work with the lead for once.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. And he lays off there. 1-0. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Batting third,
Bryce Harper takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
batting fourth,
Giancarlo Stanton will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Cueto pauses. Here's the first pitch. This is skied out to deep center field. Castillo going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead. David Ortiz comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Miguel Cabrera will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. First pitch on its way. Low for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far. And sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Batting 7th, second
Didi
baseman.
Gregorius will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
Batting 8th.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Fightin' Phils have opened up a 5-0 lead. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally... Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, guys, he went into the 6th inning in his last start. Threw okay, ended up with a no decision. He'll look to go a little deeper in this one.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Stanton, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting Alex Rios. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To third, taken in by Brett. Throw beats Rios to the bag at first, 2 gone.
Batting third.
Michael Brantley will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. These Phillies, Eric Karros, as they enter play here tonight, tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Batting fourth.
Chris Colabello will stand in. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Chris Bryant will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
High and deep to right center. Castillo racing back out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
The batter, third baseman, George Brett.
Solo shot to right center. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Colabello is there, and he's got it for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2.
Troy Tulowitzki digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Cueto into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial all-star, a gold glover, a silver slugger award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
Number 34.
Bryce Harper strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stephen Piscotty will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
No.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A shot down the first baseline, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 6.
Stepping in, Rusney Castillo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Batting 7.
At the plate, Kevin Valido. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Yadier Molina will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Giancarlo Stanton is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and in steps trouble in the person of David Ortiz, the DH. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Miguel Cabrera will stand in here, the reigning batting champion in the American League. Cueto sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They lead it 6-zip. Ozzie Smith digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That probably should have been a strike, but 3-0, sometimes you don't get that call. He puts a man on here on the 4-pitch walk.
Jose Altuve will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Alex Rios. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, no balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Michael Brantley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a high pop-up. Brett is there for it. And that retires the side. Giants leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0. Didi Gregorius is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Altuve has it. throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Center fielder number 25.
So the base is empty here with one away. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
You love to try to be able to get ahead of hitters, and he has thrown a first pitch strike about 60% of the time, but he's not throwing them in good locations, and that's why he's getting hit.
And he takes a called strike two. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
The catcher, number
Chris
17.
Bryant stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. Two strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. George Brett will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous two trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy is really seeing the ball well.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Philadelphia. Leading off the inning, Chris Colabello. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Stephen Piscotty stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Out in front of it, strike one. Kershaw comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Rusney Castillo walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Up next for the Giants,
Kevin Valido will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now.
That's a major league curveball there. Well, let's take a while to get used to, believe me.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
the catcher, number 5.
Yadier Molina gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And that misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2 away, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into very shallow right. Harper has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with Jose Alvarez is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Troy Tulowitzki will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Looped out toward third. And oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Bryce Harper will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. David Ortiz strides in, grounded out his last time through. Hit out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Ozzie Smith, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A little roller toward the hole. The tag, and he is out.
Now batting.
Alex Rios will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Miguel Cabrera will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
First baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Into the seats, 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Second baseman,
Didi Gregorius will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
center fielder number
Mark Teixeira will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed by Teixeira, and they've got him right where they want him now. 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run home run for Mark Teixeira, the 396th of his career, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Chris Bryant is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. George Brett will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Colabello is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the fighting strike. Michael Brantley will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Chris Colabello will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder
Stephen Piscotty is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
The center fielder, number 38.
Rusney Castillo stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. After the break, Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Trevor Cahill will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter,
Giancarlo Stanton strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. David Ortiz will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
David Ortiz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. To first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1 as it remains an 8-0. Now at the plate, Kevin Valido. He singled his last time up.
Third baseman, Kevin.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Yadier Molina will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Kershaw gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away.
Number 1, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Ozzie Smith. He flew out in his last at bat. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout. Miguel Cabrera will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Didi Gregorius ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Mark Teixeira will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Way outside. 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as the lead. Jose Altuve will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Alex Rios will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Michael Brantley will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is pulled into right. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. Chris Colabello will dig in. Took a called 3rd strike his last time. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Chris Bryant will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Third baseman.
At the plate, George Brett. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most of his teammates can say up to this point. They've been whipping left and right.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And he's running the risk of a 3-pitch inning if he makes an out there.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stephen Piscotty will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
The center fielder, number 38.
Rusney Castillo gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. In there, strike 1. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Kevin Valido ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is what you got to do up at the plate. You got to wait him out. If you can lay off all of the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get yourself a fastball.
And he is in there.
The catcher,
Yadier Molina strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game.